Hey, what's up, everybody? It's BDF44. So I'm sitting here eating dinner. Just got out of the shower, feeling really good, relaxed, and I am saying to myself, why won't the Clippers try to make a trade, try to get a point guard out there? Now, as you know, I'm not a Clipper fan, but I do try to play GM here and there, and this is my opportunity to do so. So I'm just scrambling. I don't know exactly what the cap situation would look like. Obviously, Terry Rozier just signed a contract. Clippers don't have much to trade, so it's not like they can go out there and offer the world, but they can manipulate things in such a way involving another team or even several teams to try to get themselves a point guard. And I look at around the league and I try to figure out what situation would make sense. They could try to make a trade for Harden, but that would require them to give away Paul George. I don't think that's the direction they're trying to take their franchise at this point, having given him the money that they gave him. And it's really not about necessarily getting rid of Paul George. It's more so about bringing in a cohesive point guard who can make things work for them. Now, I know the player that I have in mind may not exactly be an orchestrating point guard. He's not looking to pass first, but what he does do is get people involved, and he's been a point guard his entire career, so he understands the role, and I'm pretty sure he would do it well. The guy I'm thinking about is Terry Rozier of the Charlotte Hornets. I think the Clippers, if there is a way to do so, should try to acquire him. Now I look at their situation and I say, Terry Rozier has always been a player who's had to play from behind other more talented star players, and knowing that he had upside of his own. From the very moment he got into this league, he was the third string point guard, and then worked his way up to the second string, and then found his way to finally having a starting position with the Hornets last year after signing a contract with them. Having played behind the likes of Kyrie Irving, Marcus Smart, Rajon Rondo. Like, this guy has been on the Celtics for a very long time waiting his turn. And every time he's given minutes, he's produced in such a way that lets you understand that he wasn't just a regular role player, that he could make some money in this league and he could do some damage as a starter. Think of a guy like Dennis Schroeder. I think of a guy like Spencer Dinwiddie. Like, that's the type of role and that he has in this league. And I know that he would love his opportunity to really show that he can be an all-star caliber player without someone looming, like obviously LaMelo Ball at this point. He signed this contract with the Hornets thinking he was going to be the guy, and they went and drafted a point guard. So logic tells me that that's probably not the more ideal situation. Now he's in a space where he has to outplay this kid. It looks away, to be honest with you. For those who know what I mean by that, it looks as if he could be some friction just brewing from the sheer situation of it all, and understanding his personality is volatile, to a degree. He's an animated guy, and you know what I mean, seems to wear his heart on his sleeve. So it's like, yeah, he'll play his role, he'll help the kid along, but why should he be put in that position when all his career he's been trying to get away from that circumstance? I mean, do you not draft Ball? I don't know. If you're Michael, you probably just take the best player available if you think he's that guy. He is. I'm certainly high on him, so I don't have a problem with the pick, but I think the right thing to do is to trade Terry Rozier just from the sheer understanding of what it is I just stated. So who needs a point guard out there more than anyone else? The LA Clippers. And who wouldn't want to move to LA? Let's just be honest. Terry Rozier's played in Boston and Charlotte. I'm pretty sure some sunshine and Los Angeles lifestyle probably wouldn't be the worst thing for him at this point, especially since he's been in such, tough kind of circumstances in the NBA. Even though he had been doing some winning, he hadn't been able to do it in a way that displays his real talent. So the Clippers would give him an opportunity to outright start and really do his thing, And he would create a very, very difficult weapon to go along with Kawhi, PG, and what they have as well, Ibaka and Kennard, You know, they have some other offensive weapons. So you bring that type of player into their lineup, someone who's capable of dropping 40 on a good night. Yeah, he changes the Clippers. It makes them much more dangerous. It makes them much better than they are right now. So if there's an opportunity for them to do that, that would be the move, in my opinion. I don't know what it'll cost them, and I don't care. But they need a point guard really badly, and they should probably try to acquire that one. Anyway, my name is BDF44. That's about all I'm gonna give you in regards to that. But thank you guys for watching. I'm out.